All right, joining us now is Simon Corben. He is the president of the Plymouth Lions Club. And Simon, I just first of all want to say thank you for taking some time out of your day and joining us.
Well, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
No problem. So first question. I've heard Lions Club, different chapters in different places. The mission and message of the Plymouth Lions Club, what is it?
Well, the Plymouth Lions Club is one of many Lions clubs across the country and around the world, right? So we are part of the International Lions Club Association, and the Lions Club was actually formed in 1917 here in the United States by a person by the name of Melvin Jones, and he was a businessman in Chicago. And really, what he wanted to do is get together his friends, his people in the business community to raise money to support various charities in his native town of Chicago, including diabetes research, eye research, food programs within the community, and other local charitable events like supporting youth sports and things of that nature. And those are really the key items that the Plymouth Lions Club supports as well. Every year we give away money to the Massachusetts Lions Eye Research Foundation here in Boston that supports research into ocular care, and we support the Mass Eye and Ear Hospital in Boston. So we recently had somebody come from the Carroll Center for the Blind actually and speak to us at one of our meetings with regards to how they use donations that we provide and what they do for the community as well.
That's good stuff. Thank you. So that brings me to my next question. Bay Eye Center, Dr. Timothy Lynch. You guys have a relationship there. He goes on a mission each year, a couple actually, to Jamaica and Mexico, and they accept donations. Dr. Lynch and his team accept donations, eyeglasses, monetary donations, and they go and help thousands of people, over the stretch of just a few days. Very, very impressive. What kind of donations is the Plymouth Lions Club? How can we help you fulfill your mission?
So I had a chance to talk to Dr. Timothy, and he's a great guy, and he's doing some really fantastic volunteer work around the world. So basically, through his eye care facility, patrons of his or customers of his donate eyeglasses for refurbishment. And basically, the Lions Club picks up the eyeglasses. We have boxes around the community. We have one at Walmart. We have one at the public library. We have some at the doctor's offices around town. And then we pick those glasses up and we send them over to the Raynham Lions Club. And every Monday, they do a refurbishment and a cleaning session where people come and clean the glasses, package them, and then provide them to people in countries like, Haiti and Jamaica and places in South America where they're reused. And I think Dr. Timothy is also working with another company who is donating glasses where they go out and they measure people's eyes and then they basically fit them for a prescription and they give them glasses free of charge or at very low cost. So that's pretty much what we do to support that mission. And doctors around the world support that mission in their own way, which I think is fantastic.
Love that. So just for example, I have a pair of glasses that I no longer need. Can I just drop them off? Just find one of the boxes that you mentioned?
Yeah, that's right. So we have one on Resnick Road. I think it's 85 Resnick Road. There's a doctor's medical facility there. You can drop them at Dr. Timothy's office, right? Bay State Eye Care. And then we have boxes again at the Plymouth Library, Walmart in the lobby area.
Okay.
So yeah, anyway, if you want to contact us through our website as well, Plymouth Lions website, you can do that. We can have them picked up or you can drop them off to one of our meetings. So
So that actually is just going to ask you about meetings. So how often do you guys meet, and how often do you go out into the community and host or hold events or be part of the community at other events?
so we basically meet 4 times a month. We have three what we call members meetings, and then we have one board meeting. So the board meeting is the second Thursday of the month, and then every other Thursday of the month. we get together, and in the wintertime, we meet at Mamma Mia's restaurant on Water Street in Plymouth, and we meet in the upstairs gathering room. And then in the summer, because Mamma Mia's is busy and they have a lot of tourist events going on, we meet at the American Legion on 199 Federal Furnace Road, and they allow us to use their outdoor pavilion and also their indoor banquet room.
Nice. How long
So
are those meetings?
they usually last from 7 p.m. until about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And so what we do during those meetings is we plan our agendas for the coming month. And we do a lot of volunteer work. We also have guest speakers come in from around the world and talk to us about their needs. We support many, many charities within the town, namely the food pantries. So we have a lot of people coming in, seeking food donations, money for their pantries. We also support the school backpack programs, and a number of youth charities within the town that need various things. So, but we have our own events where we raise money. We recently had what they call the March Vegas Casino Night. That was on March 23rd.
Oh, nice.
And it will be that same weekend again in 2024 at the American Legion. And basically we raise, every dollar we raise from that goes straight to charity. So at the end of the year in November, we basically invite in all the charities for a dinner and we give away that money. We also have an Oktoberfest called the Thirsty Pilgrim, which is in September of every year. This year it'll be on the 10th and 11th. And then we also do a golf tournament, which is coming up on June 9th this year at Squirrel Run. And those are our big events. And then sometimes we do other events throughout the year as needed to gain money.
That's great stuff, Simon. I love how organizations in need come to you for help. I did not know that aspect of it. So that is really impressive that you guys just work as one big team. So that's great to hear.
We're not the only charitable organization in town, right? So you have the Rotary Club, you have Kiwanis, you have the Lions, you've got, all of these other civic clubs that are out there doing the same thing that we do, and that is try to support the community need. And the need is great, whether it be eye care, diabetes care, food, or whatever. I mean, Plymouth is a big town and the surrounding communities are, always in demand for donations. So yeah, I think when I first joined the Lions Club, I always joke, I'm not a joiner, okay? I'm a loner. And a friend of mine asked me, hey, do you want to go to a Lions Club with me? And I said, I have no idea what they do, but I'll certainly go to a meeting and find out what it's all about. And then when I heard it's just about raising money and donating it to local charities and helping your fellow neighbors, I was hooked. And so it's been a great club. We got a lot of good people in the club, and it's a lot of fun.
So how many years ago was that, now that you are president of the Plymouth Lions Club?
Yeah, right. So it hasn't been that long. It's been 6 years.
Okay.
And unlike some clubs that require you to show up every single week and sit through a lot of chairs or whatever, you need to fulfill every role. The Lions Club is not like that. You can come when you have time. You can donate your time freely. If you can't do it, if you have something going on, that's fine too. We have many members. We have over 65 members. And generally we have 20 to 25 people show up at meetings. And then they rotate, throughout the year for various events. So, but I find it rewarding, especially if you are from the community. You get to know your fellow business people. We have a lot of people who own businesses in town. And those people are always donating anyway. Yeah. And so it's a great way for them to, have an outlet for doing that in a charitable way.
Very good. So what is the process to become a member of the Plymouth Lions Club?
You have to come to one of our meetings and first of all, decide you want to be a member of the club, right? Maybe you come, you say, this isn't for me, but that's okay. Come join us at a meeting, find out what we do, get to meet some of our people, and then you'll be sponsored by somebody in the club. So most likely you'll have a friend who's in the club or you'll know somebody. But if you don't, we will sponsor you if you're willing to join. And then there's a swearing in ceremony, obviously. And then we give you a pin, a Lions pin, and now you're a member. And so all we expect of our members is that they will come and help during events, and that they will stick to our mission of providing, charitable donations for those in need.
Excellent.
Our motto is that we serve. Okay, so whatever need it is, that's the need we serve.
Certainly feels that way just speaking with you for this very short time. Simon, is there anything else that you would like people to know? Any ways, again, the patients of Bay Eye Center can help you, vice versa. Anything else that you'd like everyone else to know?
I'm a glasses wearer myself. I think as everybody ages, your eyes change and your needs change. And so even though you might think, well, I'm healthy now and life is good, you sometime down the road you're going to need services like that. And there are many great organizations that provide eye care, diabetes care, other medical needs that we support. I'm always amazed at the generosity of people in our community to give, to help others in need. And so if that's something that you feel you want to give back to your community, then the Lions Club is a great way to do that. And we invite you to join us.
Perfectly said, Simon. Thank you very much for your time. Simon Corben, president of the Plymouth Lions Club. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks, Mike. Have a great day.
You too.